Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Capricorn April 24, 2022. The Sun heads into your opposite sign today, and will stay there until May 20th. This month-long cycle can be about coming to a more balanced state of being and larger perspective of what you need and want from your life. There can be a stronger focus on companionship or partnerships in the weeks ahead, and you can undoubtedly benefit from the insights of a significant other. Some of your plans may need refinement, or you may be putting a little less energy into them as you attend to other areas of life, particularly social ones. It's a cycle that brings out your need for a different view of your life and your innate need for others. You're taking more pride in a partnership, or perhaps a partnership demands more attention than usual. You're more willing than usual to adjust and adapt to the needs of key people in your life. Today, you're in good shape for researching a job or health matter further. There can also be opportunities for meaningful contact with others. As if having Venus, Jupiter, and Neptune enchanting your romantic fifth house of love, passion, pleasure, and self-expression wasn't enough reason to fall head over heels smitten. The Sun debuts in sensually driven Taurus today, bringing energy and vitality to your committed seventh house of agreements, compromise, and significant others. Despite whether you're single or already romantically attached, there are a series of opportunities being brought to the forefront, namely with regards to connecting and meeting a significant other halfway. Again, with Venus glimmering through your fifth house of love, romantic inspiration is almost inevitable. Are you ready to partner up? The Sun is officially in your opposite sign, Taurus, encouraging you to consider a not-so-different perspective. Taurus season is extremely loyal but stable. So, this is the season for you to entertain straightforward, safe professional commitments and relationships. Instead of playing a game of cat and mouse or taking on risky professional commitments, you should lean into a more careful mentality. Commit to loyal professional colleagues and steadily work on your determined objectives. While it may not feel intense, you will enjoy the relaxed energy of your professional commitments. Today you might decide to host an impromptu party, and a lot of merry, jovial, and interesting people could attend. You'll have a lot of fun and blow off a lot of steam, and feel pleasantly exhausted when it's over. Don't hesitate, go for it. The only problem, a member of your household might be tired and not up for too much noise. Try to make certain everyone keeps their voices down, and don't play any loud music. Family and friends feel especially drawn to you and are paying you a great deal of attention. If you've been intending to renew old friendships or resolve a dispute, but didn't know how to go about it, now is the best time to cast aside your misgivings and go ahead. You will be welcomed and forgiven, and glad that you took the first step. The first thing you should do is listen. Sure, you're the kind of person who likes to jump right in and solve everyone's problems, but make sure you have the whole story before you start doling out advice. Aware of being able to get plenty of attention from admirers. Wherever you are, the looks you catch from others now and then are obvious and direct. Opportunities for romance are available, but don't overdo it. Be selective, for despite the many chances for romance, disappointment still causes heartache. Your well-being horoscope. Do your best to keep things light and fun-loving today. This sort of energy will be sorely needed considering the incredible intensity that is likely to kick up on a day like today. You may find that other people are saying things that are quite unexpected, and you may be surprised at the events that transpire as a result. Try not to get too bogged down by other people's negative attitudes and clashing opinions. Take care that you don't become too involved with harmful gossip. This can be a challenge for your personality, and with the added energy of this day, it can be very difficult. Consider the time and productivity that you give away by doing this. Try to keep your focus on your own life, and what you need to do there. This is certain to be more satisfying for you than chatting about the lives of other people. You can always walk away when conversations take on a gossiping slant. In the lead up to the moon's return to Pisces each month, it will first move through a nostalgic and reflective but also intuitive and imaginative part of your chart, where it can give you better access to your subconscious. This will ensure that when the moon returns to Pisces, your sixth sense is sharp and your intuition, instincts, and imagination are engaged. With the moon's return tomorrow set to be one of its most important and defining of the year, it is important to first succumb to today's hypnotic lunar vibes. At the same time that the Sun is spending his first weekend in your communication sector, Mercury, the planet of communication, is spending his last. With no planetary activity in your relationship sector, it was always all about having the communication lines open, with support to make the planet of communication's final days count. Our eyes in the sky. The Capricorn moon is activated, which could put a damper on your motivation to get out of bed, so try not to abuse the snooze button. While this energy clears by mid-morning, the moon then makes a second unfortunate aspect to Neptune, perhaps bringing with it confusion and more fatigue. This isn't the day to miss your morning workout. Being grounded and in touch with your body is one of the best things you can do to fight the fog lingering in the cosmos. It's also important to watch out for overly charismatic individuals right now. It would be easy to lose sight of any red flags in the presence of a smooth talker. In the afternoon, the moon blows a kiss to lucky Jupiter, brightening our day and lifting our spirits. Good fortune is never far behind when Jupiter is active, so take a second to make a wish and tell the universe what your heart desires. This cosmic connection is also likely to activate your adventurous side, so try to break out of your evening routine. Watch out for miscommunication as bedtime draws near. Be aware that a difficult aspect between the moon and Mercury could make it hard for you to clearly explain yourself or understand others. If someone offends you or an argument begins to brew, pause to find clarity in the situation. It's likely all just one big misunderstanding. We pride ourselves on our ability to consider the whole picture and seek to push ourselves out of our comfort zones to achieve new levels of experience and understanding. Celebrating concepts like freedom and experimentation facilitates harmony in our work and personal relationships. We consider how to live up to our responsibilities in fresh and exciting ways. Before noon, the moon squares Neptune in Pisces, clouding our judgment. Idealism hijacks discernment, causing us to lose the thread of common sense. This can be a great opportunity to dream up travel plans or educational initiatives. The dream itself will be galvanizing, providing us with hope for the future. However, we want to give ourselves plenty of time to work through the logistics of whatever it is that we are vision boarding today. Should we commit to a solid itinerary under this influence, it is likely to be poorly conceived. Upsets occur which impact our relationships and interrupt routines. Technological errors or a sudden loss of resources can derail our plans. While charting a course and then having to reverse direction is frustrating, a lack of patience can thwart the very opportunities we hope to position ourselves for. Pause, take a breath, and let the dust settle before trying to force a new agenda.